Hey YouTube, it's your girl, the one they love to hate, and I am coming to you with week 3 of my weight loss journey. So this was not a good week, and I actually gained 1.5 pounds. And I really, I'm disappointed, kind of mad at myself, but when I look at, again, the choices that I made, it was just a bad week for me. Saturday was okay. Sunday was horrible. My fiance decided he wanted to have steak and shrimp and baked potatoes, and Sunday was just horrible. By Sunday, I went into that cushion 35 Saturday. I dipped into it again on Sunday. Monday, I don't remember how I ate. I don't think it was horrible. But Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this past week, I had a mandatory training that I had to attend at my job. And so I did not pack my lunch. I did a lot of mindless snacking. The first day, I got something out of the vending machine, and I was looking at the vending machine options, and I was like, animal crackers probably aren't that bad. Wrong. Like a small bag of animal crackers, was 5 points. 5 points for a small bag of animal crackers. I was like, Lord have mercy. We went to Applebee's one day, and I did not order off the Weight Watchers menu options. We went to Chick-fil-A one day, and that day I did okay. I only had a sandwich. I didn't have fries. I drank water. And then the last day, I think I had Quiznos. I had a soup and sandwich. The second day of the training, I tried to do better. I packed some carrots and some celery, so I snacked on that throughout the day instead of going to the vending machine. It was actually the second day, the day that I took, because the first day we didn't have any snacks in the training. Everybody was hitting up the vending machine. The second day, the day I bring my carrots and celery, my supervisor and another lady decided to bring in donuts, bagels, bags of chips. There was candy, fruit bars, granola bars. It was ridiculous. For the most part, I did well. I just stuck with my carrots and celery. I might have had a piece of candy or two, but that was it. And then the last day, I think I had like a fruit bar, but I didn't really go too hard. So yeah, it wasn't really a good week. Not a whole lot of good choices concerning the food. So I knew I was gonna, by midweek, I knew it was over. I knew I was gonna gain weight. So I did do more blogging, and as I was blogging, I was just realizing some of the messages that I send myself. I'll tell myself, you don't need to eat that, and all that does is make me want to eat it more, because I'm kind of naturally rebellious and do what I want to do. So when I tell myself you don't need to eat this, that just makes me want to eat it even more. So I'm trying to really rewire how I speak to myself about food. It's crazy because like I work in mental health, so the training that I went to was all about like behavior modification, and it was great. Like there was stuff that we talked about in reference to our clients that I know I can apply in my own life. Like instead of getting on myself every time I make a bad choice, really praising or reinforcing myself when I make a good choice. So yeah, it was not a great week. So I'm still, I mean, and it's a journey. Like I said, I get mad, I get down on myself, but I mean, in all reality, I'm only 3 weeks into the program, and it's a journey for everybody. If it were easy, it would have been done already. But the fact that it's not done lets me know that it's not easy, and so I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna trip up sometimes, but I need to make sure that when I fall, that I get right back up. I was reading somebody's success story on the Weight Watchers website, and she was like, if you trip down one stair, are you gonna throw yourself down the remaining flight? I was like, that's so true, you know, and that's true. That's not how we are. So it shouldn't be that way with food. I shouldn't feel like because I messed up, well, let me just throw everything out the window. So that's what I'm working on. Like I said, I did better with the planning because I went to the grocery store, and some of the stuff I bought, I put into the baggies, and I wrote the points on it, so that was good. Like I said, I did okay with taking the carrots and the celery one day, but what I'm going to need to do, and a good friend of mine, she's not doing Weight Watchers, but she's just, you know, working out and losing weight. She was like, April, I cut up all my veggies and I put them in the sandwich bag on Sunday, so I don't even have to worry about it in the middle of the week. I was like, that's a good idea. So I'm going to try to do that. As far as working out, I've been doing good. I went to the gym 4 days this week. I go to Zumba on Monday evenings, which I love Zumba. I go to Zumba on Mondays. Tuesday, I typically go to a step aerobics class in the morning, but because of that training I had, I couldn't go. So after I got out the training, I just went to the gym, did like 40 minutes on the elliptical, and then I ran like a mile. Wednesday, 40 minutes on the elliptical, kind of jogged a mile, about 15 minutes. And then I went Thursday, which I usually don't go to the gym on Thursdays, but I went this Thursday because we got the training early, and I did again 40 minutes on the elliptical, and walked for like 10 minutes and ran for like 15 minutes. So I didn't really do as great of a job tracking my food because I knew I was making wrong choices, and it was like I didn't even want to write it down. So that's something I cannot do. I have to write it down. Me not writing it down doesn't negate the fact that I ate it. It's not going to keep me from gaining the weight. So I really have to kind of change my mindset and just remind myself that yes, I'm going to mess up, but there will be an opportunity to make a better choice. So next time, make a better choice. And that's really what I'm going to work on, is not punishing myself or getting down on myself, but really encouraging myself more, reinforcing myself, because I do need reinforcement. And that was really it. So like I said, gained 1.5 pounds, which sucked, but I mean, that's just how it goes. So I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Other than that, I guess for the most part that's it. So like today's Saturday, which is kind of the beginning of my week because I weigh in on Saturdays. So I had my shake for breakfast. I'm on my way to a baby shower, and oh Lord, my auntie, well, it's my cousin, but her mother can cook, so, but she's actually on a weight loss program too, so hopefully it won't be too many bad things over there. But I'm really gonna try to eat very light, or like I said, because she's into healthy, I know she'll have some healthy options as well. Make sure I partake of those instead of maybe some of the chips and the other stuff. And you know, Sunday's really a bad day for me, and I don't want it to be that way. It's just all about moderation and portion sizes, and so I don't want to go hard on on Sunday, as far as the eating. I need to be able to get even my Sunday eating, even though that's a day maybe that we eat out, or I cook a more kind of elaborate dinner on Sunday, or we go over somebody's house and there's crazy food. I imagine, because my cousin who we're having the baby shower for, she doesn't live here, she lives out of town, so I imagine tomorrow after church we'll either be barbecuing or we'll be going out to eat. So it's really just being mindful all the time of what my goal is. You know, I don't know where I don't remember where I read this, but somebody was like, you know, do you want the cookie or do you want to be thin? And that's just what I really need to be reminding myself. Do I want the cookie or do I want to be thin? I want to be healthy. I want to be smaller than I am now, so I gotta say no to the cookie. Or have 1 or 2 cookies, because it's not about deprivation. When you deprive yourself, I said this in like my first or second video, deprivation leads to overcompensation. So I have to really balance allowing myself to have certain things, but stopping myself. And that's the hard part for me, which is why I tend to deprive myself, because I know once I get started it's very hard for me to stop. But that's something I need to work on. So this wasn't a good week. My goal was to lose 3 pounds, and actually I gained half of that. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. Cookie. But so yeah, I mean, it's a new week, and I'm gonna start again, and I'm gonna really try to not just give up on myself if halfway through the week I'm making horrible. Weight loss is 70% what you eat, and so that's why I really need to throw as much effort as I'm putting into making it to the gym 4 or 5 days a week. I need to put that much effort into making the right food choices, because people lose weight without exercise. I now like exercising. I like the feeling when I'm done, being out of breath, being like I gave it my all. But I want to like the food choices that I make. I want to be proud of myself for making better food choices. So that's something I'm really going to work on. Moderation, and like I said, sometimes I'm just going to have to say no, because when I say yes, and then the floodgates open. So that's it. Wasn't a great week, but you have those sometimes. So if you guys have any questions, post them below. I did do a tutorial for this look. Hopefully I'll get it up soon. YouTube has been, I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's my computer, but I have been having a heck of a time trying to upload videos lately. So hopefully I'll get this weight loss video and this tutorial up in the next day or 2. So I hope everybody's doing well. Y'all be blessed. Those of you who are on this weight loss journey with me, be encouraged, stay motivated, and just keep at it. Keep at it. We're not going to give up on ourselves, because we deserve to be happy. We deserve to be healthy. And that's something else I've really been